Well, hello and welcome to Old People This Week. My name is Jeff. That ornery, bald man that's Cowboy Mike.
What are you calling bald? Fine head of hair.
You really? I warn you. No, you're not funny. You're acting stupid.
And Poindexter over there, that's Paul.
Hello.
Hello.
The great thing about dating a woman my own age, I don't worry about meeting her parents.
We are your hosts. Old People This Week is a podcast for people 60 years of age or older. If you're not yet 60, you should stick around. You'll learn something.
Indeed, you shall.
Yeah, you shall. We have over 3,800 subscribers. Just keeps rising. Woo. Yep. We must be doing something right.
And thanks to all those folks. Spread the word.
Whatever we're doing right, I don't know what it is.
We're being us. Yeah. We're just being us.
I guess so. Right off the top, I don't know if you guys have been as obsessed as I have with the Olympics.
Yes.
Especially
some of them. Some of them.
Curling. I started watching curling. I got obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, it was the first thing I saw was a mixed double curling competition, and the Americans either won or got the silver medal, so that hooked me.
Yeah.
And then since then, that's all they run.
Yeah, that story was kind of interesting because she was like a school teacher and he was a mechanic or something, and they got together accidentally.
Yeah.
I love that.
They showed on the men's there's the holy men's team, not there's no women on the team, the one with 4 guys on it.
Yeah.
The American team. They showed what they do for a living. One guy's a landscape artist in Illinois.
Yeah, great.
Meaning, what do you do for 6 months of the year landscaping in Illinois where it snows? So you really? You're sort of a part-time worker and you spend all winter trying to throw that rock around.
Yeah.
All right, and then in curling, Sweden accused. Huh?
I love some of those stories. I love the women, also the 41-year-old who's the bobsled, and won the gold. The oldest gold medal winner. I think that's great.
Pretty amazing. At 41, there was no way I'm going down anything in a bobsled.
Yeah, I watched that one man luge, the single person luge. Jesus.
No way.
That's frightening.
I would go launch myself out of that tube and end up in somewhere else in Italy,
Oregon,
with a broken neck.
Yeah.
Sweden accused Canada of intentionally breaking the rules in curling.
Yeah, did you see the close up of that? The fingertip touch.
You see a little finger sneak in there. Where's my finger at? You see the thing, just touch the rock at the very end. It's like, all right, give me a break.
Yeah, this guy's worried way too much time on his hands.
Yeah. And then there's, of course, Snoop Dogg is all over this thing.
Yeah. Why? Please.
Because it's sort of just...
It's NBC.
He's around.
Yeah, it's NBC.
It's NBC, and he's on The Voice or whatever. But he's just... Well, not only him, they were showing... I can't remember what sport it was now. They were showing another American sport. I think it was a bobsled or something. And in the stands, it was speed racing.
Yeah.
And in the stands was Flavor Flav.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow he's in Flavor Flav. Somehow he's into speed racing. He was there.
Yeah.
All right, here's Snoop Dogg's story. Snoop Dogg is Snoop Dogg. He's supposed to be a multi-billionaire. He goes into town there at the Olympics, and he ordered a cheeseburger, chicken wings, chicken nuggets, and French fries. First of all, Snoop, that's not healthy.
Yeah.
You're at least 60 years old, and you can't be eating all that grease.
Yeah, well, he looks like he weighs 130 pounds. So
that doesn't stick to him. And he goes to pay for it, and guess what?
Card gets declined. Sorry. Do you have another card, sir?
It's declined. How do you get your card declined when you're Snoop Dogg? I wonder what it says on the card. Snoop Dogg or whatever his real name is. When I was young, I worked for Fox, and I was the producer of a rap video show called Pump It Up. And it was a show that was created in competition with MTV's Yo MTV Raps.
Oh.
And our show had a host. Her name was Dee. At any rate, we would go out with a rapper and hang out with him. Well, one day, we're supposed to hang out at the Beverly Center with LL Cool J. Who was enormous at that time.
Yeah.
So we meet him there. He's about 16 years old, maybe. And he is showing off, and he goes into some fancy store, and he starts just piling up all these clothes he wants to buy. And while he's talking to the camera about how, how he became a rapper and all this BS, guess what? Card was declined. Only he didn't just take it like a gentleman. He got on the phone with his mother, who was back in New York, and just started ripping on her because he said that she's supposed to pay the bills.
Ah. So he didn't have a manager or an agent or anything at his elbow there?
Those guys didn't trust anybody.
I'm going to say in those days, it was pretty much their moms who were their managers.
They were. I know. I worked with this R&B singer, rapper, a woman named Ashanti. And her manager was her mom, and she called her mom my momager.
Momager.
There you go.
Yeah.
Isn't that what the Kardashians call Chris?
What?
Momager?
Probably. They should, because she guides them. Yeah. So one day this Ashanti and her mom tell me that they want to go out to this particular sushi restaurant in New York City. It wasn't Nobu. It was like that, though, where it's going to cost thousands of dollars. And what am I going to do? She's the talent. I got to sort of do it. So I bring her mom there, and we sit down. We start ordering sushi. A person comes over to the table to take the order. She's dressed in a geisha dress. She bows. She doesn't speak English, and she starts pointing at the menu. And the momager goes, "I'll take some shrimp and bring some ketchup with it."
Oh, no.
And this person runs back to the kitchen, and the manager comes out and says, No, we can't. We're not serving our shrimp here at this place, with ketchup. It isn't done.
Yeah, what is ketchup?
The momager bitches and moans for a few minutes, and then they serve the for shrimp. And guess what? The momager reaches into her purse, pulls out ketchup packets, and starts pouring it all over everything.
Oh, my gosh.
Here's another rapper.
The chef's in the back doing Harry Carey.
Oh, I was just sitting there laughing because I'm thinking to myself, I wasn't thinking that there would be a day in 2026 I'd be talking about it, but I knew I would never forget that story because it was so ridiculous.
I love it.
R. Kelly. I don't know if you know who he is. He's a singer, songwriter, record producer. Yeah. He's credited with prolific commercial success in R&B, hip hop, and pop music recordings with the nicknames such as the King of R&B, the King of Pop Soul, and the Pied Piper of R&B. Well, Mr. Kelly, a few years ago, was convicted on 9 counts of superseding indictment, charging him with racketeering predicated on criminal conduct, including sexual exploitation of children, forced labor, and Mann Act violations involving the coercion and transportation of women and girls in interstate commerce. This guy's like the Jeffrey Epstein of hip hop. So today, though, the only reason I bring this up is because there's a headline in page 6 or somewhere about, and this is what it says: R. Kelly thrown into isolation at North Carolina prison after officials find retired warden's phone number on his cell.
What?
So his warden gave him his number.
Oh, brother.
All right. Now, this is going to please the ladies, probably Mike too, because he sort of has a feminine side to him. The bold reimagining of Wuthering Heights brought crowds of women to movie theaters this weekend. Topped the box office charts and nabbed the title for the year's biggest opening, $34.8 million in ticket sales in just 3 days.
Snooze.
76% of those ticket buyers were women, and 1% were Mike and his buddies.
Yeah, right. Throwing tomatoes at the screen.
Yeah, I saw Valerie made me sit through through the trailer, and I was like, "Oh my God, you got to be kidding me!"
Haven't thought about that title since seventh grade.
Romantic devil that you are.
Yeah, I went to go see Crime 101. I was next door.
Yeah, we did too. We saw it last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Was it any good?
Yeah, it was okay. It could have been edited a lot tighter, but it was okay.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, nowadays they don't edit at all. They just let them run.
Yeah.
Made me realize how much I don't miss LA. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah? It's one of those, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the newspapers that I get, which is the LA Times and New York Times, they do this feature on Sunday where they ask a celebrity to describe how they spent their perfect Sundays.
My brother.
So phony bony.
Yeah.
They feel like they have to make their Sundays kind of sound normal, but not too normal, because if it sounds too normal, then they're not cool enough, right?
Yeah, then they're not a celebrity.
Right, they're not a celebrity. And they always talk about the books at their bedside, and you know they haven't read those books.
Yeah.
Well, this one I saw in the LA Times made me shake my head. First of all, they asked a rapper to describe his Sunday. Yeah. Mike, maybe you know this guy. His name is Ty Dolla Sign.
Yeah. No. Haven't run across him lately.
The Whiz Bang never worked with him, huh?
No. He ripped me off. They all ripped me off years ago.
And the BS on this thing started quick. It said that he likes to wake up on a plane on a Sunday morning, meaning he's flying in from somewhere after being out all Saturday night. He's land on a Sunday morning in L.A., and he'll be awake because he's landing, and which means he can start rolling his calls.
Please.
Okay.
Next.
And then he has a workout with his personal trainer.
Yeah. Right.
Then he said, I go back to my compound, not to my house, not to my mansion,
Yeah.
not to my beach house. He says it's compound to hit the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I'm on the edge of my chair. I can hardly wait.
And then at 10 p.m., he likes to have
10
dinner at
p.m.?
Giorgio Baldi. I don't know if you guys know Giorgio Baldi. It's on Entrada down by the ocean, just off the PCH, right below Santa Monica, and it's exclusive. And, you know, so he couldn't just go to some normal Joe place. He had to go there.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
What a
I
way to
got
spend
plenty
a
of
Sunday.
Yeah. Wake me up when you're done.
No, that's enough of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
can't wait till Monday.
This one. You know who Travis Kelce is, of course. He's
Sure.
Of course.
you know, right, superstar. Now he didn't retire yet, or he hasn't made it formal yet.
No, he hasn't said.
He accidentally hit a spectator in the head with a golf ball during an AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
I saw that.
Nice work.
And he done it before.
Yeah, that was right. I read that too. It wasn't the first time. What it was.
Yeah.
In July of 2024, he hit a fan in the back of the head while golfing with his brother.
That's not good.
Man.
Listen, tell me if we know he's showing up at a golf course, let's not go.
Yeah. Or let's stay in the bar, watch it on TV.
Yeah,
What a slice.
Joe might hit us. Slice it right through the TV set.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's our serious topic of the day. So gird yourself up, boys.
Okay.
Nancy Guthrie.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't even talked about this since the last taping.
No.
And let's hope and pray.
Something's way weird with that.
Yeah. Let's hope and pray that between the time that we are actually recording this and the time this airs, that she's found healthy and everything. But I read this article about the case with this insane headline. This is the actual headline. It wasn't from some bogus thing. It was like AP.
Yeah.
Search for Savannah Guthrie's abducted mom, Nancy, could take years, local sheriff says. Years? What are you talking about? You think she's got years to live, this woman?
No. Well, he's not the sharpest tool in the drawer because the first 2 or 3 days before the FBI really took it over, I mean, he by all reports, kind of screwed everything up. I mean, they weren't looking in the right places. They, took them 3 days to realize there was a camera on the roof of the house. I mean, just basic stuff.
Right.
Really basic policing stuff. And every time he goes on camera, he's like a deer in the headlights. So, thank God the FBI is involved.
Yeah, he's sort of admitted that he's out of his depth with this thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing the FBI took over, but man.
It's so tragic. I mean, it's just, you see those interviews with her and your heart just breaks in 100 pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that, I mean, it's seemingly no rhyme or reason why it was her, right? I mean, it's got to be one or two people's fascination. But the other part is all these people who are calling into TMZ and other stations and sending in ransom demands, and they're all fakes. I mean, there's like two things going on here that's just, really criminal. Yeah. But I pray and hope she's okay and she comes back. Gosh, the passage of time. I mean, this whole thing with the heart condition and all the rest of it.
Yeah, she doesn't have her medicine. How long do they think she's going to last?
Yeah.
But whatever. Hopefully she makes it through this. But this guy's saying it could take years does not help the plan.
Yeah. He just needs to keep quiet with the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, back to more in stupid stuff like we like to talk about all the time. In this case, our friend Brooklyn Beckham. We talked about him the last time, about how he has this dispute going with Victoria and David Beckham, and over their wedding and the wedding dress and the inappropriate way the mom danced at the wedding and all this crap. But how how his wife gets $1 million a month from the dad.
A month, yeah.
So look at this picture.
Yep.
This is what he's reduced himself to. They get $1 million a month. He doesn't have to work, but what he has to do is carry those stupid dogs around LA.
Yeah, God forbid they should walk.
Yeah. But this is what his life. Brooklyn, I got news for you. For the next 30 years, you're going to be carrying her handbag. You're going to be carrying her whatever. You're just going to be walking behind her, doing what she wants because she is the money winner when she brings in $1 million a month.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Right. And we've talked about this before, how aging stars will do anything to stay relevant. Plastic surgery, cut to Google an image of Madonna.
Frightening.
Mike's
really frightening.
Or they date people they shouldn't, like we talk about with Jen Aniston. Though she's still relevant, so she doesn't.
Yeah. Well, we haven't heard about her being spirited off and tied up in a hotel room while all her property disappears to the.
Right. And don't marry a hypnotist. But in this case, look at this. So they'll promote weird businesses or products in order to get paid.
Yeah.
Frankly. Mm-hmm. So look at this picture. This is Nick Carter. I don't know if you know who Nick Carter was.
Mm-hmm.
He and the other guy, Howie Doro, are members of the Backstreet Boys. Yeah. And the title of this bit is they celebrate Pizza Hut's new Shape of My Heart pizza in Las Vegas.
Wow. That's a big dollar deal.
So Pizza Hut's got a marketing team. They're trying to do this special pizza for Valentine's Day, and the marketing person goes, "Who the hell can we get to, take a silly picture of themselves eating this dumb pizza?" Oh, Nick Carter.
Yeah. Let's get two guys who most people won't even recognize.
Yeah, because he's part of a band that wasn't even that recognizable.
Well, even those guys, when you see them performing now, they're looking pretty rough around the edges.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're all 50 now.
Sure. Yeah.
Welcome to the old age, boys. You'll be part of the old people this week team pretty soon. Yeah, welcome to the club. And then look at this picture here. Do you know who that is? Well, I'll tell you who it is. Her name is Diane Kruger. She was in National Treasure, Book of Secrets with Nick Cage, great flick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was in Inglourious Bastards with Brad Pitt. She was in Troy with Brad Pitt. She's a big actress, but she's been reduced to this. She unveils Lucid Motors 7-Suite supercar in Berlin on February 10th. So nobody knows
Why?
what this car is. Nobody.
Why? It's a great car, by the way. Lucid's terrific car.
Oh, it is.
Oh God, it's very cool.
And she's German. I know that. So that maybe that's the tie-in.
Maybe.
And then the ultimate D-level dumb bunny who's doing stuff out there is this guy, Spencer Pratt. Do you guys know who he is?
Yeah. Barely from there.
Barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was a reality star.
Yeah.
He was on The Hills or something on MTV. He was
20 years ago. Yeah.
He was married to he is married to somebody he co-starred with back then. Heidi was her name. Is that what it is?
Montag.
Maybe, but he's married to one of them, and he's drifted all around, done his thing.
Lauren
Well, now
Conrad.
he decided he's a politician,
Great.
and he's going to run for office. He announced against Karen Bass. Karen Bass is going to wipe the floor with that stupid hair of his. And it doesn't help, by the way, that this is what this article is that his own sister, whose name is Stephanie, came out and said that she urges people not to support his L.A. mayoral campaign. A vote for him, she said, is a vote for stupidity.
I was going to say she called him an idiot. So I was like, okay, I love you too, sis.
Yeah.
That sounds good reads good on a bumper sticker. Sure. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
That's something he's not going to be talking about he does the circuit, trying to get elected. There's nobody going to vote for him.
No.
Gen Z, our favorite guys and girls, our favorite generation. Doctors warned the Senate that Gen Z cognitively underperformed previous generations, and the screen time could be the blame.
Gee, you think? You think?
Yeah.
Plus the shitty light level in their parents' basements while they're staring at their
They
screen.
got to turn the phone light up way up, and it's all dark down there.
Yeah.
According to experts, Gen Z is underperforming in multiple cognitive areas, including memory, attention, executive function, and overall IQ, a trend they say began around 2010 when digital technology rapidly expanded into classrooms and everyday life.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is what we've been saying for literally years.
Yeah, forever.
Take
And
that
that's-
technology away from them. Look what you've done to them.
Yeah, and we've talked about the fact that America ranks like 13th in the world for educational accomplishment.
I know.
Yeah, this will
After-
really help.
We're below Nigeria, where all the scammers are.
Yeah, they're smarter than most of us.
Yeah, they're smarter than us. They're scamming us.
That's why they're making all those hundreds of millions of dollars.
Laugh of old guys like us. I got another one of those wacky texts too.
Yeah,
I
so
wish
do
I'd
we.
saved it. It was really weird. Anything to do a fish, man, to get me to answer. Valerie actually said to me, she goes, "Why don't you answer one of these?" And I said, "As I
No,
don't know.
No.
I don't know what it could lead to.
yeah,
If I had a burner phone,
I was
I
just going to
swear
say. Yeah.
I would do it on air and let them and see if they answer, see what happens."
yeah. See what the dialogue is. That'd be good.
Okay. Plus, the Gen Z, I read this other article, they're not drinking, they're not having sex. So what is today's youth actually doing? According to a EduBirdie survey of 2000, 87% of Gen Zers would choose a restful night's sleep over a good romp in the sheets.
Oh, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So would I, but I still like to drink and have sex once in a while.
Yeah, but you're 140.
I
These
know.
these are young guys. They're
Yeah.
not supposed to be worried about that stuff. They're supposed to be
our-
having a good time. Now, what's
To
what
our
we told
point.
them?
To our point.
Yeah.
Get out of the basement and start living.
Go to a
Jesus.
bar, dress up, tie a tie on, slick your hair back, go into a bar, tap some woman on the shoulder,
Say
and
hi.
fumble around a bit.
How do you like my
Basic-
tie?
What's your sign? We got I'll teach you all the tricks, and then maybe she'll, come home with you, or kiss you or something. But you can't get anything down in the basement, staring at a phone, or sleeping. by
Or
the way.
sleeping. Yeah.
Okay. They are nudged to spend more time on platforms and applications instead of physical places. Oh my God. Where's
dear.
that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Travel's overrated. Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that Gen Z. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, I got to talk to this woman. Hold on, I got to talk to this doctor or woman.
Okay.
I don't know. I would have think this would make good live right now.
Yeah, right now. What do you mean you can't see me? What do you mean you can't see me until January next year?
I don't think that Gen Zers are necessarily lazy and stupid. They just lack direction. More often than not, they're not looking to see what everyone else, or they're spending more time looking at what everyone else is doing and not paying attention to what they're doing.
Yeah. I mean, wherever we go, we see them so riveted to their phones or whatever. I mean, they're just basically unaware. And
Well, if you spend, I even fallen trapped to Instagram, where I can sit on Instagram and scroll like a nut and just watch Instagram for.
Yeah, I can watch reels for 2 hours, but then I get up and go play golf or detail my car or take my wife out to dinner or do something. I mean, it's not all we do.
Well, anyways, but Mike's exactly right. You have to, if you're going to spend time, if you want to spend time scrolling or doom scrolling, whatever you want to do, fine, but take time just to go outside and do whatever, get out of the basement, go to a bar, go have fun, do something.
Yeah.
Or this next article says they should go head over to Japan. Why?
Because
Tell us, Jeff. Why?
Because in Japan, a new kind of bar is drawing attention for flipping workplace culture on its head. The bar is designed specifically for people who are considering leaving their jobs.
I love this.
Drinks are free, and the focus is not on alcohol sales, but conversation. Now, there's never been a bar in the history of bars.
Drinks are free.
That's not
Come on.
focused on alcohol sales.
Yeah, those bars are open for about a month, and then they go PK.
Patrons are invited to talk openly about burnout, frustration, and career doubts. Oh, please, this is not the bar I want to be hanging out at.
No, what a grim scene that would be.
Well, I've been to bars where guys are moping over the bar because they're having a problem with their wife or they're having a problem at work or whatever. That's fine, but you don't want to have a bar that's just solely that.
No, that's not your opening line. So I hear your job's really shitty. You want to talk about it? Because mine is too. No.
And the staff, meaning the bartenders who are not selling you any liquor, are trained to listen without judgment or pressure.
Please. Please.
If they made the worst mistake of their life and hired me to be a bartender there.
No, that would be the worst mistake.
And a guy walked in and started whining about his job, I would say, get the hell out of here. Have a shot.
Yeah.
Go back to work and shut up.
This is, and
I could just see you as a bartender. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
The joint would be empty in 10 minutes.
And this would be like, this would be sponsored by Salesforce. That's what it would be. It'd be like corporate sponsorship, like Salesforce. We can get you a next job.
Yeah, right. That's true. If you're gonna well, that's right. If they would want people who are looking for work.
Yeah,
it's like I always say, like, what the hell do I want with a Capital One cafe?
Yeah,
same thing. Like, I don't want to go to a cafe that's a bank.
No, and I don't want my banker sleeping on the couch overnight, so he's there first thing in the morning when I get there.
That commercial is so sad. That guy.
It's lame. It's totally lame.
Sad.
But he's made a career.
He's
made a career out of those.
The pajamas he's wearing say that names, whatever, all over them.
Oh, yeah.
So stupid. Yeah, I know. I can't begrudge those guys. He's making probably millions of dollars doing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if we go to Japan, we have two missions: to find some good sushi and then find this bar and go slap those people around and get them out of there.
Yeah. Yep. Tell them they're all fired.
If anyone's listening and watching this, write down this phone number, 310-800-1830, and just go in that bar and pass it around to all those losers in there.
Yeah. We'll fix
but if they don't speak English, they're out of luck, though. I'm sorry to say.
They'll understand what we say, though.
And they'll understand our tone.
Exactly.
Okay. Here's another reason that I have opted out of playing pickleball in my later years.
It's a
This
death
guy named
trap.
Anthony Sapienza, 63 years old. So he's not that old, really, not in our world.
Yeah.
And his wife, Julianne Sapienza, 51, were arrested following an incident at Spruce Creek Country Club in Port Orange. Mike, one guess what state?
Got to be either Georgia or Florida.
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 Ding, ding, you're right. You don't have to say any other state when I ask a question like that. You should know what it is. All right. Deputies were dispatched at the country club just after 11 a.m. local time Sunday, a couple Sundays ago, in relation to a physical fight in progress on the pickleball court that involved over 20 individuals.
Oh, my God.
So it's not just two people that are playing two other people and they got pissed. It was a brawl. The game between the Sapienzas and another couple got heated, quote unquote, when Anthony accused the opposing players of stepping into the kitchen, which is a 7 by 20 foot restricted area intended to prevent aggressive close range net smashing, per the affidavit.
Oh, brother.
Were you aware of that?
Yeah, it's a zone right at the net, on either side of the net.
No slamming it. Yeah.
So he accused this guy of stepping into the kitchen. So they started throwing insults back and forth. After the match ended and another couple was walking away, the affidavit said that Anthony yelled, "Your wife is a C word."
Sorry.
Now, over in England, you can say that word every day if you want and throw it around. But in America, somebody calls your wife that, there's going to be some trouble.
Yeah.
And so that went after him. So the husband allegedly told Anthony not to speak to his wife that way before Anthony then approached him and punched him on the left side of the face and then struck him with a pickleball paddle, causing significant bleeding.
Good Lord. It's bad enough that you fall down and break your leg and get hurt in various ways playing that damn game. But to have to fight your way off the court.
Anthony is also accused of forcefully pushing the victim's wife to the ground when she allegedly attempted to help her husband. So poor woman who he called the C word goes to help her husband, who he just smacked in the head with a pickleball racket, and he knocks her to the ground. Then a third individual who's 70 claimed to try to break up the fight, and while doing this, Anthony sucker punched him in the face, causing his nose to bleed profusely. So a 70-year-old fool. If I'm the guy and I'm watching this transpire,
I'm heading to my car.
No, I might go to my car, but the first thing I'm doing is take my pickleball racket and throw it at Anthony's head. And then, depending on whether it hit or not, how fast I would run to the car.
We were playing
Witness
pickleball
told
and the hockey
police.
game broke out.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, crazy. I've never seen that. Of course, I haven't watched much pickleball. I haven't seen many altercations, but there's another reason I don't want to get involved with it.
Well, we tried it one time, and I swear to God, I'll never go near it again.
Why? What was so bad to you?
Well, I played a lot of tennis, and the instinct when you're playing pickleball is to, advance to the net, hit the ball hard, all this kind of stuff, and it's the complete antithesis of what happens in pickleball.
Oh,
it's like pity pat, but it is. It's for those who play it at a high level. It's a hell of a game, and it's very, very popular. But I don't want to go get my ass kicked by some goofy guy who thinks I
somebody calling Mary the C word and swinging a bracket at your head.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived. Time that all America does not want to happen, but happens anyways on this show.
Waiting with bated breath.
It's Mike and VAYA con Dios.
Thank you, Paul. Our 4,000 subscribers are right now alerting their friends to tune in.
They are.
So what we're going to do, because we've had a brief hiatus, is we're going to just review the top 5 most recent, most important passing. We don't want to diminish the importance of those who we don't mention, but
nevertheless.
So we start with Sonny Jurgensen, 91 years old, quarterback for the Eagles and the Redskins.
There was a name from our childhood. Yeah.
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 I don't remember him from the Eagles, but I really do remember him from the Redskins.
Yeah. When it was called the Redskins.
I agree with you. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also from the sports world, Mickey Lolich, 85 years old, pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, most valuable player of the 1968 World Series. Hell of a pitcher.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, Mike and I was growing up in Ohio. I was a Cleveland Indians fan. Cleveland Indians and Detroit Tigers hated each other.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I went to a game up in what was then called Briggs Stadium. It was one of those ancient turn of the century stadiums in downtown Detroit. My dad took me. You sat in their bleachers, and it was surrounded by chicken wire. So because the Detroit fans would just throw shit at you. So we had chicken wire all over the place. But Mickey Lolich and this guy Denny McClain, they kicked ass. They won everything that year, the World Series, everything.
Yeah, he was
That's a good one.
And then more recently, the actor James Van Der Beek starred in Dawson Creek, 48 years old.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't watch that show. I mean, that took place when I was much older and already, dad and trying to deal with all kinds of stuff. And it's not something I would have noticed, but I know who he is. And by the tributes I've seen, a lot of people liked him.
Oh, yeah.
So, by Condias to him.
Yeah. And then very, very recently, also from the world of show business, Robert Duvall, hell of an actor, 95 years old.
Big time. He was, Apocalypse Now.
Now, Godfather, Tender Mercies.
Tender Mercies. He won Academy Award for Tender Mercies.
Yep. And as far as I'm concerned, the best television series ever done or ever will be done, Lonesome Dove.
Yes. I knew you were going to bring that up. You brought it up before, and you're exactly right. He and Tommy Lee Jones owned that thing. They were great.
It was terrific.
It was a hell of a miniseries.
Yeah, it was just terrific.
Yeah.
And then finally, literally recently, the Reverend Jesse Jackson just passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was as a young man, he was a advocate for Martin Luther King. He was a politician. I think he ran for president. He just was a dynamic dude. He was a dynamic speaker, by the way.
Yeah, he was. He was.
So.
And he certainly can't. So that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
And by the way, I don't disagree with a single one of those. I didn't have to say, who's that?
You're so aware.
You're worldly.
All right.
You are a worldly, well-read guy.
Yeah. All right, Michael, what are you going to do now for fun that they've shut down the D&D Cafe in Garden Grove, California after complaints of illegal activity?
I'm filing a lawsuit. It's one of my favorite hangouts.
They shut down the California Cafe, reportedly known for its bikini-clad employees after complaints of illegal activity and a viral TikTok video describing it as a strip club. So you can imagine when the police say illegal activity at a bikini club, what that is.
Yeah, they weren't talking about cheating at the pool table.
No.
Although they have a pool table in the back.
Gardenia is one of those strange in-county, not really a city, but kind of a whatever it is. It has all those gambling houses and stuff. It's nuts down there.
Completely.
Unannexed district.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. It's some weird thing where it doesn't have I don't even know if they have a government. All they have is, who knows, just people down there getting takeout.
Yeah.
Money takeout.
Yeah. And waitresses in bikinis.
Yeah. All right. Now some news from the sports world. Los Angeles center Jackson Hayes. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's put on the team this year, having a good year. He received a one-game suspension. Yeah, Laker.
Yeah.
Did I say Laker?
No,
you said LA.
but it's important.
L.A. Lakers center Jackson Hayes received a one-game suspension on Wednesday for pushing the Washington Wizards mascot before a game last week.
Bully.
Why do you
What a
before
bully.
the game? What can a mascot possibly do to you to piss you off enough to push him? And then you get suspended for a game when the Lakers need every win you can get.
Yeah.
You're going to make the playoffs and do. And so that's just stupidity.
Yeah, and at their salary level, that one-game suspension is probably worth what, 50,000.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, now we're moving into the last part of the show here. Finally, a prosthetic leg lost by a swimmer in England was found where it washed up 10 months later on a beach 14.5 miles away.
I love that story. I think that's fabulous.
Yeah. So this woman, her name is Brenda Ogden, 69, said her custom-made titanium leg, which cost her more than $2,700, was carried out to sea when she was knocked over by a wave. You got to secure those prosthetics better than that.
Yeah, you'd think
Brenda. She goes, I couldn't really believe I lost it. 1 minute we were standing up smiling. Next minute it was disappearing off. Yeah, no kidding. They tried to find the limb. Her swimming group tried to find it, but it was swept away by the tide.
Oh.
How long did it take to find it?
10 months. It washed up 10 months later on a beach 14 and a half miles away.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Follow that tidal pattern.
Yeah.
I was going to say, seems about right.
So that meant it was floating.
Yeah.
You would have thought
I was thinking that too. That it wasn't heavy enough to
it wasn't
sink.
sinking. Yeah.
So it was the titanium is light enough that it floated around for 10 months. Can you imagine seeing that out there? You're going out fishing, look down, there's a leg floats by
Hey,
you.
Bob, what's that? It looks like a
Look what
leg to
I
me.
Somebody probably caught it and threw it back in.
Threw it back.
Right. Yeah.
All right. And last but not least, Florida man doing backyard target practice, of course.
Here we go.
He shoots his neighbor's horse. Sheriff's office says. But this isn't the half of the story. I love this thing. Felipe Pascual Andres, 28 years old, told police that he had recently bought a new gun and was doing target practice in the backyard of his home in Stuart, Florida. During the practice, 3 rounds entered a neighbor's property. 1 bullet entered the back porch of the house.
Jesus.
Another went through a wall and into the kitchen. And the third struck the horse. You see the picture here.
He must have been a real sharpshooter to hit a house.
He's lucky the woman somebody wasn't in that kitchen cooking.
Jesus.
Struck a horse. No one was injured by the stray bullets, and fortunately the horse is expected to survive the injury. Mike, you're a horse whisperer. You're probably going to be on your way down to Florida now to take care of that horse.
Yeah. Find that guy and kick his ass.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe. It's easy. Just press subscribe down there in the corner. There's 3,800 other people just like you who have subscribed. Join them. Join us. Be part of the team. Be part of the Old People This Week growing group of people. Email us at oldpeoplethisweek@gmail.com. You can send any kind of comment you want. Ask any kind of question you want. We'll tell you everything you need to know. You can call us. I said the number earlier at 310-800-1830. And Mike, Paul, and I are standing by that phone all day and night long waiting for someone to call so we can talk to you.
Join the juggernaut.
Join the juggernaut. And check out our Substack at 52task.substack.com. Last time I wrote a poem, not a poem, but I wrote a story based on a poem that I read about how I had dinner with 73 versions of myself at different ages.
That was very good.
I love I really love the recall you had on that. I was trying to think of myself doing that. I was going like, man, I could. Very good, Jeff. It was a good one.
Yeah, I can tell some stuff about you from those days we want. Don't worry about it.
No, I mean, I can tell some, but I can't fill in all the numbers. I tried.
I couldn't have filled in all the numbers, but I would encourage anybody. I'm going to put the actual guy's Instagram handle down here because the actual poem. It's a poem. It's brilliant. The actual kid. He's a kid, and you can't. You almost want to cry when you see this thing. It just so evokes such feeling. He's such a great writer for a young kid.
Good.
All right. Well, anyway, adios, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week, or in 2 weeks probably. Take care. Adios.
All right. Have a good evening. Take care.
Bye-bye, everyone.
All right. Didn't break up too much.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, I will. I'll talk to you guys. I'll let you know what's going on here about when I release it.
All right.
Feel
Bye-bye.
better, Jeff. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
Thanks.
Take care.